Welcome to Part 2 of IDGT and Practicekat's review of Jurassic World Alive 3.8 release notes. In this video, we look at the rebalanced creatures of this update. There are 17. If you have not seen our analysis video of the new creatures yet, please catch that as well. Here, IDGT and PK give their first impressions of the rebalanced creatures. As always, we hope it is helpful to the community. Please let us know any questions, commentary, and your feedback below. This is a good change for Phorusrhacos. It has an attack turn 1 now as well as a counter. The health increase plus the speed decrease immunity will help it significantly as well. We still do not see any use for Bajadasaurus. It is probably the second worst rare sauropod next to Amargasaurus. Even Argentinosaurus is better than it now. Deinotherium. This could increase its usage some, but honestly, it is probably just a buff for some hybrid that is coming later on. Inostherium. It will be interesting to see mutual bloodthirst in action.
Really want to try this one out in Brawl.
2. Excuse me, I get a little excited for Inostherium. Inostherium has become quite the distracting creature with all the rest of its moves. We don't think it is enough to make it meta-relevant in rare formats, but it should be quite good for raids and Brawl. Scabby has become quite the little bleeder, even more so than before. Cleansing Swoop will help it get in and get out as well as an additional bleed from its counter. It could earn a spot on teams in rare formats. This is a big change for Argentinosaurus. It has huge damage potential, with a 100% chance to crit after extended critical strike and 150% crit damage. Shielded heavy strike is a big change for a tank with this much health. We think this definitely makes some teams. Resistance changes are really good too. The changes on Charlie will make quite an impact to Brawl. We assume this may be a prelude to tell us rares will be added to this game mode. Hopefully? Yeah. We don't see it as very impactful for tournaments, but not bad changes either. Overall, not bad changes to Delta, though not as much of a team player as the other 2 rare Raptor Pack members for Brawl. But these changes should help Delta work better as a team player in tournaments. Honestly, we feel they should all have higher attack to fit more into the glass cannon mold. This damage output does not fit today's damage numbers. Echo has the potential to put out some pretty big damage numbers, and also to increase damage up to 150%. She can take advantage of cleansing critical impact, which will increase itself and teammates' crit chance 50% for 2 turns, 4 attacks. Blue. It's interesting to see a non-hybrid epic get a 4th move. Fitting that it's Blue to lead the pack. We also assume these changes may be for Brawl. Blue has some nice damage output once she can get dodge active and hopefully extend her turns on field. Sadly though, overall it is not enough to make any change to her usage. Nice changes for Pteranodon. Seems like the epics are getting some love the past couple updates. Solid changes. It needed the additional health and attack. Damage over time and rend resistance is great as well as swap prevention. Fierce double strike should help it deal with some flocks. These changes will also help it utilize the recently buffed swap in ferocity. Scaphotator. Interesting changes. Good resistances. Not much of a health increase, but not bad either. It should have longer survivability with the added distracting counter as well as DOT added to its impact. Awesome changes for OG Indominus Rex. Group impact is something it has always needed. The instant armor piercing rampage is meaningful for this creature. The speed increase has been needed forever too. It now can beat Rexy without the need for much RNG. Indom should also do great in Brawl. Smilocephalosaurus, these changes are huge. It has always needed speed control and the counter is spot on. Alert, swap, and stun is something that should have been on this creature from the start. Hopefully this means that Smilonomies will get some of these moves in the near future. Allosinosaurus. These changes are interesting to say the least. These revisions should be great for Brawl and Raids as well. Again, hopefully it translates to unique Thorodolosaur later on. The changes to Paramoloch will make it a beast for Brawl. It will also make Para pretty good for tournament usage too. All of the legendary modifications will make quite the impact to Brawl and really spice up some team selections. For Tyrannolophosaur, these changes aren't really enough to bring it onto teams in tournaments. But again, they will make an impact for Brawl. Many more group attackers this update. Hopefully we'll see Brawl return to the game very soon. Thank you for watching our review of the Rebalanced Creatures of Update 3.8. If you haven't seen our analysis video of the new creatures of this update, please catch it now. And stay tuned for all new Update 3.8 beta content on IDGT 902 YouTube coming your way starting next week.